We're just going to quickly go over our Calgary Real Estate Wealth tip of the week.
And today's tip of the week is, what is a skip sale? Customers have been asking us to explain skip sales to them because there's been a lot of new construction happening in Calgary, whether it's apartment buildings, whether it's single family, multifamily, and some of our investors are doing skip sales to make money right now.
Yeah, the market is that crazy that you could actually buy a property. Tim, we actually did a possession on a place in Greenview that had a 5-month possession, and we knew when we bought it that if we were taking it in September, the market would have shifted $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 already.
Yeah.
But skip sales generally happen on pre-construction. And we're doing all sorts of skip sales. We just did one last month where some investors skipped it out to their parents to take over and qualify for the mortgage, where you just did a condo in Auburn Bay where you skipped it out into a corporation that a couple bought. But skip sales, generally when you get involved, you need permission from the seller to be able to reassign or skip transfer your contract basically to somebody else. So you're taking your name off the contract and adding someone else. And Tim, one thing they have to really understand is your worst case scenario in skip sales is that you may have to qualify at the end of the day if the property wasn't going to be skipped out or technically sold to somebody else. So you always have to go in there understanding that you may close on it and then put it on the market. But if you do have that benefit and you do have an agreement with the seller to skip it out, you can do it before.
Yeah, so where's the profit in a skip sale? Well, the profit comes when you resell that property or skip the title to another person. So say you get a property under contract, a new build, a new condo at say 500,000, but you have a very, very long possession because it's just at the beginning stage of being built, and say it's going to take 1 year to be built. At the 11th month or 11 and a half months, you see that the market has moved up $100,000 and you're thinking you want to take advantage of that right away instead of closing on the property at 500,000. So you can skip your contract over to a different buyer at say 600,000, and that $100,000 difference minus legal expenses is going to be your profit on the deal.
Yeah, it's awesome. And Tim and I have secured 10 townhouses that the developer is actually allowing us to skip transfer each sale. And why would she do that? She would do that because she knows we're vetting the buyer and knows that we're making sure that that buyer, worst case, can close on the property. So she's in agreement that, Tim, at the end of the day, if it does go up $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 and that investor stands to make that money, she's not going to get in the way for that. All she's worried about is the property closing. So skip sales can be really good in an up market, and we're seeing more and more of them lately. And it could be a good way for you to invest because at the end of the day, you're not renting the property out, you're just riding the wave and getting that growth and then cashing in at the end of the day.
And you're not putting a mortgage on it, the next buyer is. So it's a very, very effective way to profit right now. And if you need any more information on it, give us a private call or email and we'll go over it personally with you then.